Hey y'all, what it do? How long interest free? That's another thing that you need to look at. Um, if you are heavy on budgeting and you know that you can spend the amount and you know that you're going to at least live at your means or below your means, even with that credit card, and you know that you're going to consistently pay that off, do it. But having that no interest rate, you need to keep in mind and maybe even put in your calendar when that interest rate will kick back in, because a lot of times it catches people by surprise, and that's what they usually want to happen. So just really keep that in mind. Automatic payments. This is where I felt as though I truly began to adult. I recently put my credit cards on automatic payment, and that is when I realized, like, wow, I'm adulting slightly. But it made me be very responsible about keeping XYZ amount in my checking account, and being disciplined with the amount of money that I have, especially being that I'm on a budget. So some cards actually give you a larger discount if you have your card on automatic payments. So that's something to keep in mind, and read those fine details about whether or not they give that to you or not. So now there are pros and cons to automatic payment. If you're in a position where you don't have a consistent job, it might not be the best option, because you never want to have overdraft and then it causes overdraft fees on your account, and then wow, you have an extra $35 that you have to pay because you were $2 overdraft. I would hate that to happen. So I just have to be very, very diligent and disciplined about keeping certain amount of funds in my account. How many credit cards is too many? It really depends on what you want. Me, I capped out at my number. I began to feel like a credit card junkie, and compared to the average, I don't even have that many credit cards. It was just me. I was just like, oh my gosh, I have too many cards. I'm just gonna pay them all off and let them sit in a box. That's another thing that I do. Whenever I go onto campus, I only bring a finite amount of money with me, because if I walk into Starbucks, oh, that's an easy $7. Oh, and I'm hungry. Girl, that's $11, $12, because I want the croissant, and then I want a grande coffee to hold me over during class. Yeah, they got me. I can't do it again, because I'll be like, oh, I'll just have it on the Starbucks app. Well, Starbucks wants me to add $15, but that's another video. What is Oh, and I actually said this earlier. Select your credit card on how you see yourself in the future. Pay attention to those rewards, because the thing that I never really liked about credit cards is that you have to activate rewards. Like, no, you're telling me about a reward. Just turn it on for me. But no, I have to turn it on. So at the beginning of the month, look through those rewards so that you can gain those cash back opportunities. And now that I've said cash back, this is one of the huge places of credit cards that I felt enlightened about maybe 2-3 years ago. Say for instance, you buy, let's say, gas. $20 of gas, okay? Now we're gonna try mental math. I'm an engineer, yes, but we always use calculators. So if I get it wrong, I'll just edit it correct, okay? So spend $20. In the credit card, it says, okay, you'll get 5% cash back. So you save $1, but your interest rate is 24.24%. I'm not doing mental math on that. So you have that $20, but you really only spent $19. So you have $19 plus 24.22%, whatever number that I said. But if you don't pay that $19 within that month, boom, instead of getting that 5% off, now you're getting 24.22% in interest. So long story short, if you want to use cash back, or if you're getting a card for cash back, you need to consistently pay that card off, because if you're not paying that card off, it defeats the purpose of having cash back, because you get that small amount off, but they're getting it right back when you have to pay interest. So keep those things in mind. Keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. I just love the idea of finance, and I'm frugal. I like to be in the know. I'm a very curious individual, so I will research and research and research, and I love sharing my knowledge, and I have a decent amount of it. So check out my next video. I will be having more videos come out soon. So bye, y'all. Okay, so one more thing from earlier. I feel as though I kind of grazed over it, so I want to explain it a little bit more. So the topic is, I've already paid off my credit card and I don't have anything else to affect my credit score. Say for instance, your credit card is paid off. One of the ways that I've kind of gotten around this per se is, say I have a monthly fee, a small monthly fee that falls within my budget. For me, I am doing my best to get regular massages, and there's a membership for it. So relatively small membership, but instead of paying it in cash automatically, I pay it with my credit card, and then I have my automatic payments on for that exact same amount, or $5 or $10 more than that amount. Currently, I haven't done it just yet, so I'm unsure if interest will occur immediately. Comment down below if you have any other credit card hacks or anything of that nature, because this is just an environment to learn, and I would be extremely happy to learn from any one of my subscribers. Bye, our fam.